Let me set up the phone lines here one time. Un momento.
Your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 36 seconds.
We'll cut the music out the back there. 1 second. What y'all saying, man? Let me know if my mic sound good. Hooked up good?
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. All right. Now we're cooking with gasoline. What's going on, y'all? Back for another one. Big salute to the comment gang strong. It says that the connection is excellent on the feed here. So hopefully it stays that way. Oh, Lee, I didn't even post any stories on my Instagram. I'm sleeping, fam. Let me get a couple of those done. Let's get a nice little audience in here. Talk about a few things that are going on in the scene. As far as some Toronto things, some other going-ons. We'll get into it. Big salute to the whole comment gang. Big salute to the whole Toronto, yo. You know what I'm saying? New podcast episode back next week. All right. No long breaks. All right. So you're going to be getting a new episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Will be popping up in a special location. I won't be divulging the location yet, but it'll definitely be a special one. I'll be back. More episodes for your head top. I think that will be episode 280, if I'm not mistaken. I got to go check the numbers, but I'll let y'all know. I mean, the people know also in the comments here, or in the stories, what the phone number is. For y'all who see it on the screen here, the phone number to call in if y'all want to get your opinions in on some of the topics that we're going to be talking about, it is 563-999-3099. All right, I'll repeat that. That's 563-999-3099. Also, if you want to bring up any topics, outside of the topics that I have here to discuss today, send us a super chat, send us your topic, and we'll have a discussion about it. You know what I'm saying? Your topic will get pinned to the top of the chat. And I'm not saying you have to have a base amount. We're not like, yo, anything under $5 is waste. Like $2 super chat, I don't give a shit. But if you want to have one of your subjects, if you have something that you want me to talk about, send that super chat and we'll get it cracking. And you could also call in as well and discuss the topic that you brought up. Theme. Let me make sure I put the phone number in the stories here. Get everything nice. Get us a nice audience going on in here. A good, healthy amount of people on the Instagram. Let me make sure. Hold on, I'm looking for the little stand that I could put my phone on, maybe go on live on Instagram for a second, but more times I don't care about going live on the gram. Salute to people on Instagram, but I really mess with the YouTube people. For real. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to bring up. Obviously, the list. What list? The top 15 underground Toronto rappers of all time. Of all time, you say? Of all time. And, obviously, after that little post, people started going ape shit. We'll go through the comments from my Instagram page. Follow me up if y'all aren't following me on Instagram, Friday Ricky Dred, Dred. We could talk about it. We could have discourse. We don't have to yell at each other. It doesn't have to be a war thing, a diss thing. These are just the opinions of myself. And I'm not asking anybody to have the same opinions. You understand? I will say one thing also about that list. I did forget somebody, and I'm going to apologize to that person when we get to that part of the live. Just give me a second. I'm just setting up some stuff here so the Instagram people will know. 563-999-3099. We can discuss the list. We can discuss a few different things. I'll put it over here on let me make sure I put it in both places. I'll put it on my stories too. So also I want to give a RIP. And also there's another thing I wanted to bring up also. It's in the title, obviously. Toronto police take down the GGGz. It's a mod thing. Or is it? Y'all let me know. Okay. Did you know, from the comments that I've been looking at through the news story that I did, some people are like, yo, y'all ain't seen this coming? Duh. And other people are like, yo, freedom. They'll be home just now. This is just a tactic. So I think this is something I also want to get y'all opinions on as well. You know what I'm saying? We can have a real discussion about it. And, oh, the lines are open. Holy. 1 second here. Let's take the first call here. Caller, you're on the line. Who this?
It's Jeremy from Etobicoke.
Peace, Jeremy. What you saying?
It's here, man. What are you saying?
I'm here. Do me a favor, Jeremy. Cut the volume of me in the background and just talk through the phone. We're getting that feedback.
You hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Yeah, man. I'm a supporter. You know, I see your stuff. I watch your stuff.
Respect.
While you're doing your thing. Yeah. But I just want to say, like, Toronto rap is kind of whack, to be honest.
Why you say that?
No, there's not too many good artists out there. I don't think there's that many good artists in Toronto. Like, what do they really rap about? Like, where's the substance in the music, though, for real?
Yeah, there has been a lot of like the same subject matter, and especially when it comes to like the drill shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ops. Where's the real talent?
Yeah,
in the
man.
city?
Who you listening to?
To be honest with you, I bump a lot of, like, I'm old school. Like, you know, I'm in my 30s, so I bump a lot of, like, Core Mega.
Okay.
PG from Cash Money from back in the day.
Cash Money in the Army, ready at the Navy.
Yeah, him. Some, like, old Rick Ross. Who else am I bumping? Old Nas. Some of the new stuff in Toronto's all right, but to be honest with you, it's not that good. Like, it's just like, I can't play it more than once. Like, I play it once, I hear it, and it's just like, I'm changing it. So yeah, I think the artists in Toronto need to step it up, like, for real.
No, I hear you. What about the things that I have up here on the table right now, as far as like the whole GGGs getting taken down? You have any opinions on that?
My opinion on that is just like, what do you expect? Like, they talk about murdering people and they're gonna spin, they're gonna shoot. So when they get locked up, what do you expect, right? Like, you got to keep that shit. If you're doing shit in the streets, keep it off the internet. Like, don't even talk about it. And the cops have no trace. But if they're all they got to do, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, the case is right there. You outlined it for the police. Literally. They can link up everything just by checking your Instagram. So it's like, when you get caught, are you surprised? And I think a lot of dudes nowadays are just doing it just to get attention. Nowadays, it's almost cool to get locked up, as opposed to being a father, as opposed to just doing something positive with your life. You know, being a real man as opposed to being a real nigga. Like, that's like, where does that get you? Like, for real.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. That's a whole deeper other conversation.
It gets you some clout. And then you get locked up. So where does that get you? When you're sitting behind bars, all the people you're trying to get attention from, where are they? They're laughing at you, or they're not even thinking about you. So, like, is it worth it?
Yeah. No, I hear you, King. I hear you. No, you're dropping some gems right there, fam. Most
I'm
definitely.
always dropping gems, for real.
No,
I'm a wise man. I like the podcast. I tune in all the time.
yo, well, give the people your Instagram and stuff like that. Let the people know where to find you if you know you got some content or anything that you know what I mean.
I'm on Instagram, but I don't even want anyone to find me. Who needs to find me will find me.
Okay, say less then. Yo, thanks for calling in,
real.
family.
But yeah, man, ignore the hate though. Don't worry, you're doing your thing, man. I like the content.
Thank you, King. Much respect.
All right, bro.
No, Jeremy on the line here checking in. Yes, sir. Let's see who else is on the line here. Caller, you on the line? What's going on? Caller, you are on the line. What is going on? You ain't hear nothing. One thing quick before we even get into this. One time before we even start this. How's my audio? Can y'all hear me? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. And don't troll me, okay? Can you really hear me? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, KK416. Let me give a roll call. Jordan Ashley in the building. TX1 in the building. Lordy Lord in the building. Okay. I want to make sure it's all nice and clear, you know what I'm saying? Before we get into what we talking about. Also, I want to give a RMP to Technoblade. Okay, I'm going to go left before we even get into any of the stuff that we're going to talk about today. I want to give a RIP to Technoblade. Technoblade, for the people who do know, is a gamer, YouTuber, young 23-year-old man. He passed to cancer, and he left a heartfelt message on his YouTube. Minecraft YouTuber, yes, TX1, thank you. Right? He left a heartfelt message. I'm not gonna act like I'm a big gamer. I'm not a gamer at all. Okay? This is a story that I caught via CP24. I was watching the story and it was a heartfelt story, man. I was like, wow, this guy really, really had a huge community of people that were like tuning into him playing Minecraft and his commentary, and he was able to like pay multiple bills and help his family. And he left a message because I guess, you know, he's been terminally ill for a long time, right? So, you know, he knew his untimely demise was going to be coming, and he left a message on his YouTube channel to his fans, you know what I mean? Letting them know that, you know, he has love for them, and, you know, just, you know, message to his dad. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, fam. Like, I got kind of emotional in the crib watching that, yo. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was like, pfft. This is the type of stuff that like, sometimes we need to focus on, because there's so much negativity that we focus on. And sometimes people get at me in the comments. They're like, yo, all you guys do is focus on the negativity. And I think that's cap. But like, stories like this happen, and we cover, you know, similar stories to this. But when I watch a lot of stuff on CP24, which is my favorite channel, I'm like, you know what? I got to bring this over to the comment gang and see what y'all feel about this. Because, you know what I mean? For him to be able to garnish such a large audience at such a young age. And I know the gaming community is a huge thing on YouTube and other platforms, Twitch. Let me see if I can find a little bit more on his the message that he left for his fans. Because when I read that, I was like, this is deep. Like, super deep. Let me see here. Let me get my screen bigger here. Give me a quick second here. Old man's getting blind, bro. I'm getting blind. There we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on. Technoblade. My bad. Technoblade, one of the most popular Minecraft video creators on YouTube, has died following his stage 4 cancer diagnosis, according to his family. He was 23. If I had another 100 lives, I think I would choose to be a Technoblade again every single time, as those were the happiest years of my life. He wrote in a message to his community about 8 hours before he died. Right? Yeah. TX1, you seem like you're in the gaming community. The gaming community, when I was even watching the review on CP24, they were saying like this guy right here had millions and millions of views, millions of supporters, followers, subscribers. I know, like, even with the gaming community, there's a section of the gaming community that will just watch games, especially like little kids. They'll just sit there and watch a game for hours. Waffle, hold on, let me see your full name here, because I'm just seeing it on the screen chat here. Waffle plays Minecraft. Salute to you, family. He said, I played with him, pause, on my last upload video not long ago. Salute. Like, I rate this because this man had mad supporters. So for, mans like Waffle Play and other people to be able to connect with him personally through these games, because they're online games where, thousands of people can communicate together and run through the different levels and all that type of shit. That's a beautiful thing. I ain't mad at it. I'm not one of those, nerd bashers or, geek shamers and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Be like, look at these fucking guys. You guys don't even fucking leave your house. You guys don't get... Nah, fuck. Not everybody is the fucking coolest gangsters, fucking jock ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas love to play Call of Duty. Some niggas, and some of these motherfuckers are both. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most thuggiest niggas or some of your favorite rappers are gamers. You know what I'm saying? Because low key, they nerds too. There's that part of them that doesn't want to be on road worrying about the ops. So they find escapism in, even running a fucking Call of Duty, even though there's mad shooting in there. Or like a GTA. You know what I'm saying? It's better playing that than doing it in real life. Real shit. Let me see what this video got, because it's a YouTube video. I know I can't play too much. I don't want to get this video copyrighted, especially since we're just now starting. But I know there's some jewels in here.
It was a day like any other when, bam, new Discord notification. It's Mr. Beast. He's doing a hide-and-seek contest.
Was wrong. I think they found Chandler.
Chandler is getting kind of owned right now. Okay. I was in such a clutch spot, and it was just like...
All I see is arrows, so I can only imagine what it actually was.
Man, Asia seems to
I
be
don't know,
the place
I'm only
right
getting
now,
something
man.
on one side of my head.
I will post your coordinates, Fundy.
Yeah, man. RIP to Technoblade. You know what I'm saying? A real one. Inspiring others. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real positive stuff. Yeah, man. Salute to him and RIP to him and condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to bury their child. Look at him right here with his plaque. Flexing. Holy. Salute to that young man, yo. RIP, yo. Damn. I almost don't want to get into the fuckery after, like, discussing a young man like this. But we must get to it. So where do we start here? Do we start with the list? Or do we start with the GGGz? Comment gang strong, let me know. The list, and the list being the top 15 Toronto underground rappers of all time. The homie who suggested this, I hope you're in the comment gang somewhere. I hope you're watching and you just haven't commented yet. But forward, say something because you're the one who suggested this, my G. Okay? Also, another thing. Make sure if you're... Oh, my voice is cracking like a fucking 13-year-old boy. Make sure if you're pulling up on this video, if you can, please share the video. Let people know that we're on YouTube Live right now. I'm going to do the same here via my Instagram. I'm going to go on my personal page because right now it's hot like fire. And make sure to hit that like button, yo. You know what I mean? Smitty dash that like button. And let's get this video popping, yo. You know what I'm saying? We got us over here. Okay, I had that whole rant about the Toronto audiences and how there's a max on that. And I mean that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you know, caping for the camera. But it's also us as an audience has a responsibility. There's 20,000 subs in here. Okay? And I know the algorithm has been moving a little bit weird since February, since the algorithm changed. But it's up to us as an audience to make sure that this network gets pushed up in the algorithm, okay? Because it's only gonna do the favor for the artists who are on here, who have the multitude of interviews. It's only gonna work in favor for all the business owners who wanna push their businesses out here to audiences. It's up to y'all, the audience, to make sure that every one of these videos, as well as this video right here, has mad likes on it, okay? The algorithm loves likes. All right. I'm not up here begging for y'all to do some likes. This is not Instagram. This is YouTube. YouTube is really, really, really based on these algorithms. So the more likes, the more people are going to be able to get on to what is going on in Toronto culture. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. Comment gang strong. Also, the question still remains, what do y'all want to discuss first? The GGs and I'm looking for my my stand for my thing. Fuck it. The GGs or the top 15 Toronto rappers, or underground Toronto rappers, that is. Okay, so I'm putting up on Instagram right now as we speak. Let me turn the camera around here. Pow. Also, fuck you, TikTok. Eat a whole dick. With AIDS on the tip. And YouTube, this is right in the middle of the video, so don't come for me, okay? What's going on, Instagram? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Let me put on both earbuds for y'all, because last time y'all, you can't hear you. Can't hear you. All right. We're on YouTube right now, youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. We're live. If y'all want to yell at me about the list, pull up over there. If you guys have subjects that you want to discuss, hit the super chat. Put your subject at the top of that, and we'll make sure to have a discussion about it. Big salute to the whole comment gang on both platforms. I'll introduce y'all to each other quick, fast. I'm not going to stay here on Instagram too long because, you know, it's all about that YouTube life. Comment gang and me, comment gang. All right. It's fruitful over here. J Castro, what up? John Doe, what up? Casper, what up? Elijah, what up? Okay, so y'all people over here on Instagram, I'm gonna leave this open for a second, but we're gonna keep on discussing what's going on over here with the YouTube people, because I've been asking the YouTube people what they want to discuss first: the top 15 Toronto rappers or the GGGz. And from run I'm seeing right now, John Doe, I can't spell algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And that's what squigglies are for. Andrew T, what up? If you can't spell it, then there's a squiggly, bro. Come on, fam. You use the squiggly. Anyhow, the GGGs are in somewhat of a serious situation right now. Hold on, there's some calls that are on the line here. Instagram, I'm going to take a call here from the YouTube audience. If y'all want to do the same, pull up. Caller, you're on the line.
Yo, what you dealing with?
I'm here. Who this?
It's Kobe, fam. What you dealing with?
I'm good. Kobe. Salute to you. Where you repping?
Toronto, fam.
Okay. What you want to chime in on? We're about to talk about the whole GGG thing. You want to chime in on the list that I put out? Let me know.
Yeah, fam. We can start on the fucking top 15, my nigga.
Okay, talk to me. I'll put it up on the screen for the people to see. But yeah, talk to me while I'm doing that. What you think about the list? Did I get it right? Did I fuck it up?
Well, which list are we going by? Fucking.
I'm putting it up on the screen. No, I'm putting it up on the screen. I've just put it out. Like, sorry, I'm putting the wrong shit on the fucking screen. I put it out in the morning at like, I don't know, like 3 o'clock in the morning this morning or something like that. I don't even remember. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so you can see it. Give it a second.
Yeah. Put it up on the screen so I could see it still, but fucking, while you're pulling it up, fam, I want to bring up another top.
Talk to me.
Oh, I could see it right now still.
Okay,
but
you see it,
before
right?
we start the list, fucking, I wanted to ask, fucking, based on like your experience and shit, like I'm big on resume and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, and sorry, why before you start, just gotta watch the cursing a little bit because we're on YouTube. I want to make sure this turns green. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Say less. But yeah, dog, fucking, based on your experience and shit, fucking, do you ever see like in one like neighborhood or like one area like so much talent coming out of like one area like Northside Jane, like even in the States, like any like geographical like area, like one location, not like a state, a city, like just one like neighborhood basically, or like, you know, like a one like couple blocks radius, like so much talent coming from one area. Like in all your years, have you seen like any like anything like that before?
Well, I will say the one that you did mention, the Northside Jane, they definitely, for Toronto, they have, and this is no bias, you know, I mean, nobody get offended, but they have the most amount of notable artists that have dropped from that area. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like enough of those mans that either have million+ views or even a gold record, fam. So that's something to be said from guys all coming from one hood. You know what I'm saying? As far as in the States, where could I say? Like Atlanta's a city, right? There's different areas in Atlanta, but as far as the city of Atlanta, fam, they've been on a run for so long, bro. They've almost outrun New York's run.
But you get what I'm trying to say? Like basically like one area, not like a full city, and they're just dominating. Basically, what I'm trying to say is they're dominating the statistics like so heavily, like just like one area, like multiple artists that could have signed already or have signed, like for example, Pressa, you feel me? Like, to be honest, I'm looking at the list. I would have him number one just overall. But we're gonna get into the list, but I just wanted to get your opinion on that quickly. You feel me?
Yeah. No, like I said, like, you know, for Toronto, Northside Jane is leading the pack right now. They have at least 5 guys that everybody knows. At least as far as the Toronto audience.
So we can get into the nitty gritty. Like they have like their roster is so deep, like it's crazy. Like that's what I was saying. Like even in the States, you brought up Atlanta, right? Like, Atlanta is like one whole city, like one little area of just like Northside J. You feel me? Like, it's crazy for me to see like they're dominating the entire Canada, like the whole nation of in statistics and everything, like, you know, engagement, everything. You feel me?
No, it's a real thing to see. As long as they keep doing that and stay in a positive direction, they could make history, fam. If they haven't already done it.
Fact. That's what I'm saying. They already made history. Like, it's crazy stuff.
So what about this list here? And I'll tell y'all one thing, and I was going to get into the list as a whole separate segment, but even before that, my apologies to Robin Banks, okay, now that you mentioned Northside Jane, because once I pushed the list out, like once I pressed send, and then people started responding to it, then it hit me. I was like, damn, I forgot to put Robin Banks on the list.
Yeah. So basically on the list, fucking, I would have for sure, Pressa would have to be number one overall. Like,
Okay.
he has to be the number one pick. First pick overall in the draft, you feel me, man? He has to be the number one overall pick, dog. Like, it's undeniable. Like, you know, the statistics, engagement, whatever, like, you know, like, you want to go by, like, it's 30, you feel me? He's 30, fam, you feel me?
Okay, so who would you be number two instead of, I have Smoke Dog for number two. Who is that? Is you cool with that?
Number two overall will have to be Houdini, my nigga, because the only reason why I would say that is because originally when Smoke Dog came out, like, I'm telling you from like a Toronto nigga that like originally from here, like, you feel me? Like, I'm telling you, like, based on our experiences, and I'm not even gonna go into like certain relationships, but like, you know, certain people that I'm bringing up on the list, like, I have like direct relationships with, or I, you know, like, been in certain, like, you know, rooms and certain, you know, environments where you know.
So you're saying no bias, basically no bias.
No bias. Basically, I'm going off of like statistics and basically overall, like the impact on the city, how like a young nigga from Toronto, or like you know, like what's it called, a real Toronto nigga, like the impact they had on us, like overall as a city, seeing the difference. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so overall number two, I would have Houdini still, because I feel like he passed Smoke Dog. You feel me? Like, that's just my opinion. Like, because when he went to LA, like Smokey, he went to UK, right? And he went on the Drake tour, but who he ended up touching over to LA, and to be honest, I feel like with all his plaques and all the accomplishments and accolades that he's you feel me, gained. Like, he has to be undeniably number two overall, because he has more accolades, accomplishments, everything than Smokey. Unfortunately, because of what happened, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you one more pick so that you get your top three picks, because I you know, I gotta make sure that I get my shit off and plus take some more calls. But salute to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you think though? Like, about what I'm saying with the number two overall? You're like, you know, you're a spawn.
Well, listen, I'm not mad at your opinion of the number one and number two, right? Because you are right about Pressa. He has some of the most shit going on out of pretty much the most out of everybody on this list. But also, I'm going with Houdini for number one because of that rap cap statistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using only them in my opinions of why I put these people in the places and the numbers, but that rap cap statistic that showed that Houdini was still the highest streamed Toronto rapper out of everybody was like, that was eye-opening, fam. Like, homie passed how long ago, and he's still the most listened to rapper out of everybody over Pressa.
What's it called? Like, basically, it's like Pressa paved the way for him and shit, you feel me? But I remember in an interview that on 6 Views Uncut, fucking he asked Guts, he asked M Sav and FM, he asked them, like, you know who's number one or whatever. It was like I'm just paraphrasing, like, it was a conversation, and then basically Guts was saying he felt like Houdini was the guy, like, you know, and then after M Sav, like, you know, Pressa's the guy for this, like, hands down. He put Houdini in that position, which is true. You feel me? So, like, those are basically just even, like, direct facts. Like, niggas are saying, like, you know, I'm not even just biased. Like, this is just, like, facts, you know, like, Pressa was the guy, fam, you know?
Yeah. No, I hear you. You make a strong argument, sir.
Yeah, G. So fucking number 3, you said a lie. I remember I heard you say Robert Banks. You left him off. You forgot him.
I did, bro. And the thing is, that happens every single time I make a list, fam. I always forget one person, right? It's not like I intentionally forget them or I'm trying to diss. I literally just human error, just forget. And then after I'm like, shit. Because I know there'll be cheese, fam. Like, yo, why is this man dissing? I literally just forgot, fam. Because that nigga is like, he's the GOAT. Gotta remember, he put on both of them niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He started this shit, my niggas, like, in the whole, like, basically, like, the new movement and shit. Obviously, you know, there's fucking Roni, there's Hoodlum, there's whoever, Sam G, there's whoever, you know, but I'm saying, like, the new generation, like, the melodic wave, the whole melodic trap star, like, how he claims the melodic trap star shit, like, he really started that shit in Toronto. And I would have him number 3 overall. So my number 1 overall would be Press Machine. Number 2, Houdini. Number 3, Robin Banks, my nigga, because you know it to me it's undeniable. Like that track, Priceless, Wasp Gang, all them, like those tracks are like one of the big in the city. You know, like Smokey, he's in that conversation, definitely debatable. But when you really break it down to like the statistics and accomplishments and plaques, they surpass them still, you know?
Nah, fam, listen, fam, I really appreciate this breakdown. Like you gave that like you killed that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Word, I appreciate that, my nigga.
Yeah, man. Yo, if you have any Instagrams or anything you wanna let them out now.
I'm cool still, fam. You know, just fucking big up the city and shit, you know?
Okay. Salute to you, brother.
You don't know, my nigga.
Don't know. Yeah, man. The callers are calling today. Top 15 rappers of all time. We'll definitely get into a whole discussion about that. But I wanted to discuss something that I found on Reddit first. Let's do that first. And salute to that caller right there. He broke that shit down. Sick, fam. You know what I'm saying? Articulately. Let's get it popping here. The GGGs are in some serious situations right now. There's been a trend that's been going on in the States as far as RICO cases and stuff like that. And I know we don't have RICOs over here, but we do have sweeps, projects, they call them. You know what I'm saying? You know, we still have indictments, like shit like that happens. And right now, I was... Whoa. That's gonna be loud as shit. Let me bring this down. And afterwards 100 GGG was detained maybe about a few months ago, and you know things started to look a little bit sticky for the Go Get 'Em gang. Now the news is getting even a little bit more sticky. We're going to be keeping our eyes open, and also, you know, we've been doing our research. I seen a post via Top 5's Instagram page, you know, sending a shout out to a couple more members of the GGG, including G41 GGG, who's been arrested, as well as Money Boy GGG. Okay, now we're going to be keeping our eyes on this story right here, as well as getting a little bit more information from behind the scenes of, you know, what are the ramifications of this case, as far as, you know. I botched up that news story. I said, you know, like 100 times, yo. I even cut some of them out. Okay, but besides that, let me find the actual post here. I found it on Reddit. Big salute to the Reddit warriors. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do good work. Okay. You troll properly. And yeah. I fuck with you heavy, okay? That's on record. You guys heard me say that. So anybody who's in the Reddit gang right now in the audience, just allow me, okay? Don't bully me. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure that you guys can be seen in the chat. So yeah, they posted up here on Reddit. It was a good run while it lasted. Police just locked up every GGG affiliate. They're trying to make an example out of them like the NYPD doing to the YGs and Atlanta is doing to the YSL. Is 2022 the year of El Rico? Suave. All right. And like I said, I know we don't have Ricos over here, but we pretty much have the same thing. They'll investigate your gang or so-called gang. They'll do whatever wiretaps. They'll do whatever insider information that they can try to get. They'll take all your social media posts. They'll listen to your tunes. They'll do all of the above to make sure that they can have a case so that when they go and get the ETF, which costs them money, okay, when they go get the ETF to come through and kick off doors, they know they're kicking off the right doors, and at least they'll be able to get some kind of whatchamacallit, some kind of a case, right? Some kind of a conviction, not just oh, you know, well, we picked up a few guys and we just let them all go. Okay, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer to you guys for the men them who are dealing with this type of issue right now, as far as like the GGGs, you know, and the different members that they picked up. But I'm just saying they don't really kick off your door unless they're trying to like at least keep you inside for a year, at least, if you're able to beat the case. You know what I'm saying? If not, then they're going to hold you for whatever they're going to convict you for. Comic Gang Strong, am I wrong about that? They don't just knock out down your door on just a whim. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if I'm tripping about that, or you know, they knock down a lot of doors without knowing shit about shit. So this is happening right now. Like I said in a news story, they picked up Moneyboy GGG. They picked up G41. A lot of people are saying in the comments that these guys bought this on themselves. You know, what's going on? You know, these guys are jumping on Instagram and they're ratting themselves out. That seems like it can be the obvious answer, right? But is all the stuff that's on Instagram able to make people stick a case? Let me know. Because sometimes they might say, okay, we've seen this on Instagram, that on Instagram, but I feel like we've never actually heard about all of the convictions that happen through Instagram. Did we? We hear about people getting themselves in trouble and they're saying, yeah, we're going to use their Instagram. But how many convictions have we actually heard about happening because of the post on Instagram? Right? Especially when it comes to M's. You know, I don't know what they're, you know, and okay, also, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more of what I know about this. I don't know much about this. Okay? I've been doing my research from who I've spoken to behind the scenes. They're like, it's true. And then from when I seen Top 5 posting, you know, free the GGs, and he also made another post. I'll find out right now for us quick fast. I think it was on Keep Six Solid. Let's find it through them first, because it'd be one thing if it's like, okay, we don't see a news story of it, which we didn't. All right? We don't see, whatchamacallit, a whole bunch of, like, you can't even, like, what am I trying to say? You can't even find, like, the reports online when they have all of these different, like, police websites and all these different things where you can look up people's names and find out information and all that type of shit. Like, all that is free information. Like, if you take the time to go look it up, you'll probably be able to find a lot of that shit on your own. You don't have to go to the courthouse and all that shit. You just have to go online and go on their fucking website. You feel me? I actually have the picture behind the scenes here. Let me pull it up on my as far as from my picture deck. Let's see if I could find it here. And also, a question I want to ask you guys in the comment gang, what does this mean for Top 5's case? Okay, because he's currently dealing with some stuff, right? As far as his case, we don't have to review what his case is about. Like, it's been highly publicized already. And so everybody's in the know of what he's been dealing with, right? But when it comes to like the organized crime stuff and all that type of stuff, when like the police are coming down on you for those types of, gang enhancements and shit like that, do you think it's going to make it worse? Toronto ambiance. You think it's going to be making it worse for his current case that he's already dealing with? Just give me a second here. Shit is acting stupid. Anyhow, I'll pull this shit up somewhere else. Let's pull this back up. For him to be making a post like that, right? That means mans are like, yo, this actually happened. That's what my point is. Okay? It, just because, remember, this is what, July 2nd? So we're just in a long weekend right now. Right? They haven't really had time to get back into the courtrooms, for the court reporters to be able to do their thing. I'm surprised they actually haven't dropped any news stories, because the news still goes on no matter what the fucking holiday is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for the picture to pop up here on the screen from when I was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But it was a news story that, or I guess that went under the radar of the mainstream. There we go. Right? It wasn't like CP24 and all these places were covering it. Like, I don't know if it's because the rappers involved weren't that popping, or, no disrespect to them, but not as popping as Top 5. Or, some people are like, no, it didn't happen. But if it didn't happen, why would Top 5 post to those two gentlemen right there and also post this? I'm asking you guys, the comment gang strong. Let's see what you say. We shouldn't speak on the case, and this is from Andrew T. We shouldn't speak on the case until there's charges laid, if any, since originals. Yeah. As far as these guys' charges, there haven't been any charges to be publicly said. You know what I'm saying? For example, I originally found this, or like the world originally found this, or Toronto, on Keep Six Solid's page. Salute to Keep Six Solid. Always out here doing good work. And they say Toronto police hit local music label GGG with organized crime project with 20 plus raids being conducted around Canada. Okay? Now, there's some specifics that you were even in this post here without even having a bunch of details. In 20 plus raids being conducted around Canada. So it wasn't part of one raid. There's multiple raids that are happening across the country right now that are looking for people who they deem involved in organized crime and different things like that. All right. Late Night Creep says 20 plus raids. They've been tapped in and listening. That's no miracle. Shaking my head. You're right. You know, whether people say, you know, it's the music or it's Instagram or whatever. I've been on record saying this, and I've said this to youngins in the street, even when I was in the street heavy. There's one thing when it comes to doing your thing on road, but once like heads get knocked, you know, allegedly like bodies fall, anything of that nature, that's when they're like, nah, we ain't having that. Nah. Y'all got to stop moving that work over there. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, y'all could proceed to move as much of whatever you want. Because in the end of the day, they're the ones who let it in the country. They want you to move it. You know what I'm saying? They want us to kill each other too, right? So they ain't got to do it. However, don't think that you're just going to be able to get away with that when that type of stuff starts happening. You know what I'm saying? You could be the guy who has 10 keys a month that you're moving out of your fucking spot. Okay? Have great relationships with people on road. All right? Making hundreds of thousands a week. And nobody's none the wiser. Okay? As soon as one motherfucker find out that's a red-eyed nigga that you moving that way and they got a problem with it, and let's say this said person brings problems to you, now there might be violence involved. Right? The jealousy breeds the violence. And now this motherfucker's trying to run up in your spot and take your shit, and you got to defend it. And to defend it, you have to use one of the 10 burners that you bought over the years that you never even had to reach for, because that nigga don't like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And now the boy them are on you because you have to lay that motherfucker out, and you're not in a one of those states, or we're not in the states, period, where you can do like a stand your ground, any of that type of stuff. You lay him out. Why you had that gun in the first place? Well, nigga, I got all the work. What the fuck? Well, we don't care. Right? So like I say all that to say, it's not the movement of the work that gets the boy them excited. The boy them, you know, for the people who don't understand that, the police excited. It's the knocking heads. It's if one body drops and they feel that it has anything to do with your squad, now they're on you like fucking white on rice. Now they can get the justice of the peace to clear the warrants. Now they can get the department of whatever area that you're in to open up the budgets so that they can do the surveillance and the wiretaps and all that type of shit. They didn't give a fuck about you before when you had all them 10 keys of fucking Fenty. You knock one head, they're gonna find that Fenty in the process. They care about the body. Stop me when I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the comment gang, yo. Get them named. Salute. And I'm not even talking about, I'm not saying that with these guys here, right? I'm not saying that they have M's on them, right? But I'm saying like even any acts of violence. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody getting assaulted. That's bad for business. And then, you know, add on to the fact that, you know, these guys are trying to do a music label. When it comes back, you know, full circle to the gentleman that we're talking about here, right? The GGGz. You're trying to have a music label. So you don't want to have none of that type of stuff, even like floating around your head. Like don't get me wrong. We get it. It does good for the engagement on the gram, and everybody's like, yo, what's going on with the demons? Yo, that's crazy what this guy said to him. Yo, what? Oh my God, yo, they have Instagram lit up. But bruh, the consequences that come with being like hot on the gram, and I mean hot in like more than ways than one. I mean hot like you have high engagement because you're talking that drill shit. Fuck the ops. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of hot, like that double hot. Hot square. Right? You telling everybody I'm smoking on this pack and smoking on this person gives you more engagement. You see that and you're like, well, fuck, I'm not going to go on the gram and talk about, you know, my studio session or, you know, some of my conflicts that I have in life. I'm going to talk about smoking ops again. Because shit, I get like 1,000 viewers every time I talk about smoking on such and such or smoking on such and such. But those part of those viewers, let's say you have 1,085 viewers in your fucking, at the little top corner of your Instagram. About 200 of them be cops. Stop me when I'm lying. Or am I highballing that? 200, is that too high, guys? If you got 1,000 people watching your live, 200 of them be from like different divisions. Some of them investigators, some of them just regular cops, some of them off duty, just having some laughs. We'll talk about it at the office tomorrow. Casper says some skinhead detective is just cracking his knuckles free in Reddit and certain YouTube pages. Yo, you like this, motherfuckers? Can't wait to fucking put you in a headlock when I get in there. When we kick in your door, you little niglet. You're the first one I'm gonna punch. Keep on laughing on the gram there, broski. It's facts, fam. There's some guy like, yo, that guy's teeth cost more than my whole fucking year of pay. Wait, I'm gonna yank one of those gold teeth out of his mouth. You know, freedom is a must, for real. If you're innocent, free up, yo. But you know they're just watching the gram. You know what I mean? Saturday night, notifications go off. Oh, so-and-so's on live right now with so-and-so. They're both turning up. They're smoking. What you smoking on, son? Yo, I'm smoking on that such and such pack. I ain't gonna say the names. Yo, that such and such pack, fam. Yo, it's crazy. Right? Boy, them being sitting there watching the live like, let me put his nickname that you guys keep on smoking in the database and see what name oh, Tyrone. Alias also such and such and such and such. Oh, that's who you guys smoking on? Did you guys kill him? And if you didn't, right, which most of the time, the niggas they even kill the nigga that they smoking on. You stupid for smoking on them. Because now they think you did. Why am I gonna be smoking on a nigga that I didn't even have nothing to do with their fucking death? R.I.P. to any of these niggas who be having to, their parents who have to go watch these stupid idiots on Instagram talking about what they smoking on and they're smoking on their kids. Like, why would you be saying that you smoking on somebody that you didn't lay down or none of your squad even laid down? Now they on you. Like, did you kill this person? Because we're trying to find the killers and we still haven't found the killers yet. But you keep on going on Instagram saying that you're smoking on his pack, on his dead ashes. So was it you? Because we still haven't been able to find anybody yet. And if you did lay them down, then you're stupider for talking about smoking them. I don't know which one is dumber. Claiming the body or actually having the body and talking about smoking them on live. Niggas want to be freaking Hood Kada. That's me. I'm smoking on him. I dropped him. No, you didn't. And if you did, why are you talking about it? It don't make no sense, fam. And it's not just a Toronto thing. Niggas in the States have been doing this for the last decade. Have you seen some of these niggas' Twitters? They're fucking articulate as shit on Twitter. Whole paragraphs. Yeah. Your whole hood is pussy. That's why Ray ain't done nothing when we was chasing him down the street and put 10 shots down the street and he was running. Of course he was running. You were trying to kill him. And now we're reading about it. In 280 characters. Niggas use all the characters. They're like, oh shit, we got more than 140 characters now? Wow. I got so much more to incriminate myself about. Well, what happened was, and moreover, what's wrong with you guys, bro? Holy. And I'm not saying this against these guys here, but that seems to be the common consensus from the comment gang when it comes to this case here. Oh, they bought it on themselves. Niggas have been online talking shit for how long? Blah, blah. If walks like a duck, talks like a duck, I don't know. It seems like unanimously this is what people feel. I can't say I completely agree, but this is what y'all feel. Y'all feel that these niggas put themselves in that situation. Hit that like button, yo. And let's see what's going on with this. You know what I mean? Monday is the end of the holiday, Allizae. Like everybody's back to work on Monday. Because we had the Friday off. So I would imagine if everybody's back to work on Monday, there'll be more information about this whole case unfolding as everybody really gets back to work. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, the news does go on 365 days a year, including holidays. But there are some reporters, especially some of the ones that I fuck with, they go on vacation and shit. It's a long weekend. They're like, I'm off this. We don't give a fuck about what's going on in the news, especially with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them. Let's get into this list, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So maybe now at this point in time in this live here, the person who suggested this list has pulled up. Let's see who's in the comment gang here before we even continue. Pit Crew, what up? Seen Dr. Umar in here. Not the real Dr. Umar, but the real Dr. Umar in the motherfucking building. Salute to you. McNasty. Salute to you. D, what up? Who else? Okay, we in here. And everybody else who's been in there. Geb Stilo, I see you. Yeah, man, salute to the whole comment gang. Out here keeping it strong. So, I don't know if any of y'all are in here who are the one who was like, yo, Friday, you should make a list of the underground Toronto rappers. And I was like, yo, that's a good idea. It's on record. I have it. It's here. It's like a few lives ago. Okay. And I wasn't capping when I was like, yo, you know what? I'll actually make that happen. So it took a few days. I had it written in my notepad in my phone for a while. And I didn't release it. And then right before I released it, I made a few changes. I could say I held on to it for a couple of days. I ain't gonna act like I had it for like a week, because it wasn't that long ago that we even had the discussion. And I had the guts to press send. You know what I'm saying? Because more times, there's other people who want to put out list. They just never press send or never press post. I mean. So I did it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Gutsy Guts. He did it before too. Right? I'm tangled up over here. I want to make sure I'm not tangled up. Better. All right, so here's the list. Number 1, Houdini. Number 2, Smoke Dog. Number 3, Pressa. Number 4, Smiley. Number 5, Top 5. Number 6, Casper, the Neighborhood Ghost. Number 7, Killy. Number 8, Doobie. Number 9, Bully. Number 10, Northside Benji. Number 11, Pengs. Number 12, 3M French. Number 13, Roni. Number 14, K Money. And number 15, Biz Loke. I want to say, and I said this already in the live, I forgot to put Robin Banks in there. And if I was going to have Robin Banks on this list, or if I didn't forget, let's say, he would have been in the top 5. I would have actually put him number 2. And I would have removed, okay? If I take, see, this is why it's hard to make lists. Because I forgot Robin Banks, but if I put Robin Banks in this list that you see on the screen here, who would I remove? Let me ask you guys first. Who would I remove to put Robin Banks, who needs to be on this list? Comment gang strong. That's the tricky part. Because he obviously needs to be there. Let's see here. Comments are coming in. They're coming in. Quizzy187 says, Bizloke. Wentline Music said, you forgot some real underground goats of all time. Yeah, because there's only 15 spots. I didn't want to make it a 20 list. Right? Because I had Heartless G on this list, and I had to take him off to put other people. You know what I'm saying? Jay Castro says, Killy. MJ said, it's not tricky at all, Bizloke. Other people will disagree with that, though, fam. Some people are like, nah, fam, the man's a legend. Right? Late Night Creep says, Killy or K Money. One thing also with the K Money edition, K Money has, to me, one of the top 3 biggest Toronto songs in history. Okay, I don't even think we could argue would come outside. And he had a run, which is going to be historic. However, I wanted to actually group him with Casper, but that wouldn't be fair because Casper has his own run, legendary run on his own. Like Dope Boys was one of the first tracks to hit 1 million from this new Toronto underground scene that we're all in now. Yeah, Late Night Creep, the catalog isn't as crazy though. I won't hold you for that. That's some facts. Casper has a catalog and a half, like multiple albums. But I would agree. I would have to take Bizloke off the list, push everybody down, and then put Robin Banks as number 2. Robin Banks has to be on this list, and I want to apologize to Robin Banks here publicly. And not because I'm dissing or anything, just because I forgot. Human error. You know what I'm saying? He has to be on that list because he started a wave, that whole Northside Jane wave, bringing that melodic style to Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like being one of the first people, even though it was for an unfortunate situation, to be covered on, you know, DJ Academics' YouTube channel. Right? Like he really, and for the way that he inspired the Somali community. Okay? He made a lot of other Somali rappers push their shit. Okay? So you know what? You know, I'm over here in this community that's heavily influenced by the Jamaican culture, but I'm gonna drop my new music video because look how much fucking love Robin Banks is getting. Okay? It's not like Robin Banks is in a crew with just bare Somalis. You know what I'm saying? There's other niggas in his crew. Press all the mans are all from the islands and different places. You know what I'm saying? Or their parents, I mean. So he really helped to put a stamp for the Somali community, and then other guys that were from his hood like FB and other mans that came through that, you know, the 21 and 22 Neat, all of those guys, like I'm sure he helped inspire them too as Malis. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Robin Banks. He definitely would be number 2 on the list if I didn't fuck up that part right there. Y'all, let's say Killy gotta go. Do we have to have a conversation about underground and mainstream? Because do you think that Killy's shouldn't be there because he's mainstream? Kids are doomed. That's a crazy name. He said, yep. Genghis Khan should be on this list as well, but I don't think I would put him in the top 15. I would say if I was to make this list a 20, he would definitely be number 16 on that list. As far as the difference between mainstream and underground, it doesn't necessarily mean that because you signed a record deal or because you've been able to have a music video that has 1 million+ views that you're mainstream. Okay? There's a lot of underground rappers who have major record deals, not no fucking underground record deals signed to independent label, none of that bullshit. I'm talking about signed to Sony, signed to Universal. Okay? Signed to Warner Brothers or Warner Music. And they're still underground as fuck. They're barely even passing 50,000 views without the label beefing them up with some Google ads. Right? Like these niggas in the States who are garnishing millions of views. Okay, some of your favorite rappers, the ESTGs of the world, the 42 Dougs, all these niggas. I hope you understand that, and you know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Them niggas is underground still. Them niggas ain't getting the love on commercial radio like that on a regular basis. And if they do it, they're like, yes. Yes, you might have seen some of them on the Breakfast Club, but they're still underground. They're not part of the mainstream. They're not Kanye West. They're not fucking Taylor Swift. They're not Beyonce. They're not Drake. They're not the Migos. Like, there's levels to this shit. So, I say all that to say, I think Killy should be on this list. Because he's still underground. And he's still, and he made history, fam. He's Kilimanjaro is a huge tune and brought a lot of attention to Toronto because it wasn't like a tune that was huge here in Toronto only. Actually, Toronto, I don't think it was even showing him the love that niggas in the States were. When he was, premiered on Pigeons and Planes. You know what I mean? Which is associated with Complex. Or when he was on No Jumper. Y'all remember Killy was on No Jumper from a long time ago, right? Like, he was indie. He only signed his deal during the pandemic. Even I was calling him an industry plant while he was still indie. I was wrong. He might not be fucking having, issues with ops and, aside from Lil Xan. You know what I'm saying? But as far as underground rappers of all time, I'm sorry, I'm keeping Killy on that list. That's a young goat right there. There are some old school rappers, and let's go through some of these comments before we proceed with this list here. Because to me, this is one of the most entertaining parts. The comments. John's like, stupid list. I know, right? Fucking dumbass Friday. Stupid list. This guy's always making these dumbass lists. Everybody's always getting pissed off in their feelings. He's so stupid. These niggas don't even follow me and they get angry. How you know about the post if you ain't following me? Salute to Raz Freshco, that's We Love Hip Hop alumni. Salute to the sun that's glaring like a mofo. It'll pass soon, don't worry about that. He says, the list is about to make me unfollow you, fam, because this is disrespectful ignorance at this point. I don't know what's wrong with Toronto hip hop media people shaking my freaking head. Because when I see mans, it's nothing but the utmost respect. But online, I get no love. Like, what's going on? I shouldn't even feel no way about not being on this shit list. But damn, fam, I kind of feel a way because I know if I randomly bumped into you today, you would be showing me love. You call me a legend. Sorry, let me get this whole sentence. You call me a legend on your show, then I come online and I get shitted on like I don't exist. Is what I do not rap? What do you mean top rapper? If one of the greatest rappers of all time, like Raekwon, is telling you support Raz, then how am I not good enough to be on this list by people in my own city shaking my fucking head? Make it make sense, please. I'm sorry, bro. It's no disrespect, fam. It's love online and in person. Okay? Raz Freshco, legend. Signed to Bucktown from Time. Okay, I might be messing up the label, but Drew Ha and Buckshot. Okay? He was signed to their label from Time. He has done some legendary things in the game. Big representative of the 5% Nation, the gods of the earth. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the main guys out here who are making sure to keep that stamp alive when it comes to the knowledge being born and the knowledge being spread to the people. I fuck with Ras Fresco. Heavy. Bars galore. This is a top 15 list. This is why it's hard to make lists. Because somebody is going to get offended. And this is no disrespect to you. I do feel that he is a good candidate for the top 15 because he is one of those guys who are pushing that lyrical angle, and there's not enough of those guys on this list, if not any, except for Bizloke. But in my top 20, for sure. Okay. Another thing I want to say about this list before we go into some more of these comments, because there's some long ones. Pause. It's not the favorite, favorite 15 underground Toronto rappers of all time. Okay? It's not my favorite 15 underground Toronto rappers of all time. It's the top. And anytime that there's been any list before this, it's always been the top. It's never been, oh, my favorite. So then right away, when people jump in the comments and they're like, yo, what about this guy? What about this person? These are all your favorites. Okay? We're not here to put it, your favorite person from your hood or the guy you listen to the most. Mixed Lou's a Turk. He says, yeah, it's official. You must be on drugs or something. 100%. John, Chaclair was not underground. Okay? As far as what it, for what it's worth for them times back then, being on Much Music every fucking day, being on Top 40 radio in Canada, that was mainstream for over here, okay? We didn't have as much of a scene as we have now. So there was either underground, where like nobody's hearing your shit except for like niggas who are listening to mixtapes, or the niggas who are on TV all the time that the mixtape niggas used to be all jealous about. You know what I'm saying? I hate those guys. They're the fucking gatekeepers. Wee hee hee. Wah 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 wah. That's because these niggas is on TV every day. It's because they're on mainstream. You know what I mean? Or they were mainstream. It's because they're on the red carpet for the Much Music Video Awards. Niggas get all salty. You know what I'm saying? But those were the mainstream niggas back then. Chaclair, Cardinal. I would say we could make an argument for maybe Socrates, but then he done fucking caught his lick with Redman and those guys, and he was getting played on BET. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga wrote fucking Heaven for Nas, him and Julie Black. Chaos, mainstream as a motherfucker. And that's below 30 IQ who asked that question. Chaos, this nigga was playing not only on Flow, he was playing like on Z103, all these other like freaking just stations that don't even play hip hop. Every day is Saturday night, but I can't wait for Sunday morning. Come on, guys. Like, white people at the house music club, they're like, ish, ish, ish. Doing the Carlton. You know what I'm saying? Boogs should be on that list too. I did forget about Boogs. Because Boogs had the Black Challenger. Black Challenger was like, it was a thing, you know what I'm saying? Hoodlum could also have been on this list. I see somebody said Hoodlum. Also underground legend. Yo, below, below 30, they were killing that tune on Flow, no? Like, yo, every Sunday morning. Every every day is Saturday night. I can't even do the little white people dance there. You know what I'm saying? John Doe. I did have Heartless G on the list because Heartless G, and I'm gonna tell you why I had Heartless G on this list, and no disrespect to him for me taking him off the list. Heartless G is a legend, okay? For good and bad reasons. He had one of the most amount of mixtapes out of every rapper out there when he was like hot on the scene, okay? And a lot of this information I even got to find out through my research and through the interview that we have with him. Make sure to check it out on this channel after this. But a lot of those mixtapes he did while he was on the run, which is crazy. Like, you did how many mixtapes on the run, bro? Like, that's goated. And, you know, music videos that were running the place while he was on the run. But on the flip side, on the bad side of things, his case set a legal precedent to lyrics being used in people's songs moving forward. Remember, his case was back in 2010. So since his case, they've been like, yo, because they were able to convict him through lyrics that they said that were used in his mixtape and Ray Tay Tay. In Canada, at least, that's the legal precedence that they've been using moving forward when they're like, you motherfuckers is talking too much in your rhymes. That's fucking historical. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up way of being historical, but it's historical. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you had to delete mad songs because of this shit. Steve Myers, salute. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. He says here, top 10 rappers besides Drake, Boogs, top 5, YG. Okay, it's besides Drake. So here we go. Boogs, top 5, YG, Honcho Hoodlum, Boondog, 100 Watts, Loco City, Lil Baretti, Doovie, and Pressa. Thank you for the donation. That's your top 10 right there? I am mad at it still. There's a good balance of young guys and old guys, but I could also tell your age because you didn't go too old. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people mention Sam G. Steve Myers, would you put Sam G in that list right there? You know what I'm saying? As maybe an honorable mention. Because if I was doing a top 20, Sam G would be in my top 20 as well. You know what I'm saying? Heartless G, Sam G, you know what I'm saying? Both G's. Most definitely. But it was only 15 spots. And I knew, and it's not because I'm like trying to like intentionally incite people and get people pissed off and shit. Niggas be thinking I'm like here to just piss people off. No, niggas asked for a list. And I provided one. Like the Common Gang said, yo, and listen, I'm going to have to go back and watch the video to see exactly who in the Common Gang said this. But they were like, yo, it'd be dope if you made a top 15 underground, or I think you said top 10. You said if you made a top 10 underground rappers list. And I went to it and I started writing the list. And then when I got to 10, I was like, holy, this is fucking too hard to even make 10. So I extended it to 15. And I knew still that there was going to be an issue. Yo, Steve, White Lions Music says you're lost, fam. He said, go on easy. Let me see your list again. And if you guys have a list, like a proper list that you guys want, do the same. You know what I'm saying? Hit that super chat. And if you have something else that you want me to discuss here, I'm going to sit here for a while here. I got some time today. I got time today, cuz I might even reset the phone lines after this shit goes out. Leave your topic, send a donation, super chat of whatever amount you want. Give me the topic that you want me to discuss. If you have a question, a personal question for me, let me know as well. And we can get to talking about it. Talk about it. There's something else I want to talk about, but we'll bring it up after. It's about an apology. AS wants to know if I could drop a top 15 most slept on rappers in the city. Holy. That'd be a crazy list. See, y'all niggas be the ones getting me into trouble. Because Comment Gang, y'all so strong. And I fuck with y'all so heavy that I listen to y'all niggas. I don't just take y'all for joke, fam. You feel me? I'll listen to y'all niggas and be like, yo, what do y'all want from the man them? Was there another super chat that I missed in here? One second. I'm just going through the thing. Because I'm seeing the number different than... Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I know. But yeah, I see a lot of people saying Boogs. Did I fuck up by not putting Boogs on this list? In the black challenger. Boogs is that guy. I ain't even hold you too, because like any content that we make with Boogs, that shit be flying, bro. Niggas be watching that shit like, oh, what Boogs had to say this week? You know what I'm saying? Hold your head to Boogs as well. You know what I'm saying? He's over there. He's currently doing some time. So hold your head to him. But he's definitely a legend. I see y'all talking about Bully. Bully, definitely. I'm so happy that I didn't forget to put Bully on this list. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys think that I should have put Bully higher on the list? Let me know. Shade in the Six says the list is accurate. Johnny Blicky says YS had the top 3 verse of all time. Ooh, what about Free? Yeah, Free should have been on that list still. Sean Leon, that's also a good candidate. That's a fucking great candidate. That's the name that I've been trying to remember for weeks. I've been trying to tell Guts when we're having our conversations here on the podcast, like, yo, there's a whole faction of people who are listening to niggas that like the whole subset are not even on like that. And Sean Leon was the name that kept on escaping my mind. Sean Leon, that nigga's doing his fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of old school people who I missed in here, and the old school heads came for me like crazy. Like all the gray beard youths like myself, the old foots, they all got on Instagram. They're like, yo, now this guy right here, I don't know why we ever gave him the mic. You know what I'm saying? Watch them. And you'll be able to tell who the old heads are in the comments. Because they'll mention guys from back in the days and be highly upset that they weren't put on there. Look at this guy. No Sam G, GZ Loke, or Mr. Comfortable. Shaking my head. You're right, bro. You're right. It's hard to pick 15. But Sam G is unanimous amongst a lot of these comments. Did I fuck up by not putting Sam G on the list? Here's another thing. When I make these lists, you guys don't think that I'm aware that we might lose interviews when I press post? You don't think I don't know that? You don't think I'm aware of that? That some of these niggas are getting their feels so much that they're like, yo, I was going to pull up on the man them, but now I'm never doing an interview with those fucking old goofs ever. Or I'm never doing another one. I know. I'm aware. It doesn't have to be that way. Niggas don't have to be in their feels so much that they're like, I'm never pulling up on these niggas again. Or I should unfollow these niggas. Like, why, fam? We make entertaining content. And, you know, I think I find pretty entertaining content online to post. You gonna unfollow me because of one list, bro? I'm going to post like 3 other things in the next few hours. And, you know, I did pin it, but you could go look at the other content. You don't have to unfollow me. I'm not begging for your follow, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be that way, fam. This is so sensitive, bro. The Crook, also a good candidate. Formerly known as Killer the Crook. A lot of people are saying G-Loke. I think I did okay with this list, yo. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of Robin Banks, I'm not mad at this list. Right? I could have stick the landing if I put Robin Banks on that list. And then nobody could tell me shit. When I forget to put somebody on the list, high key, I feel bad, yo. I'll be at home like, shit. Like, even if they're not happy with their placement on the list, the fact that I didn't forget makes me know I know my shit. So I be feeling bad when I forget somebody like Robin Banks. Chromita? Steve. That's a first. I know disrespect to Chromas. You're trolling or are you is that facts? He said, Steve Meyer says, Chromas also has some nice bars. She can rap. Yeah, it's just a matter of your opinion, my G. Jeez. She should be on the list too, though. Like her or not. All right. PQD says burner bands. And I'm effing lacking. I'm going to hide that comment because YouTube won't let the curses fly. Come on, guys. Don't curse in the comments. It's not even me. YouTube won't even let it go. You know what I'm saying? And then later on in the rebroadcast, when y'all curse up the damn comments and then the shit don't get monetized, you'd be like, y'all niggas is broke. No, it's your fault. I'm just playing. But it's facts. Yeah, there should be a mix of more old school guys on here. And this is why I wish I had made a 20 list. But I am mad at this list. Like I said, with the exception of Robin Banks. All right. Salute to me. Let's move on. And at one point, I'm going to... Where are we at the time now? Jole. Y'all make sure to hit that like button, please. Smash that like button. No, real shit, though. Smash the like button, fam. Like, when I can't just pull up on the YouTube videos, just watch, man, chat for 2 hours, and just watch. And don't even, like, make an attempt to hit the like button. That's like, come on, fam. Engage in your YouTube activities. You know what I'm saying? Don't just watch the YouTube screen mindlessly. Engage in it. I see people in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So that means your account is open. If you're able to comment and your account is open, that means you can also hit the like button. It helps the whole city when you do it, not just us. You know what I'm saying? It's a group effort. I want to take a quick piss, and then I have like a few more news stories. And you also let me know if you guys have any news stories. Big salute once again to Steve Myers sending a donation here. He says Chromas, Nessia, Cocanina, Killer T will crush your list in a rap battle Friday. No cap. In a rap battle, potentially yes. But it's not about who's the best. This is about who's the top. And especially for some of them women, they ain't nowhere near the top. Not some of them. One of them. A couple of them. But one of them for sure. Nowhere near the top. The bottom. Started from the bottom, now you stay there. Started from the bottom, still here. Started from the bottom, still here. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna run a beat. Let me find something here. Courtesy of Shirax. Follow him on Instagram, Shirax MP3. Okay.
Shirax running another one.
I'll be right back. All right. Okay. We're back at it. Make sure to hit that like button. Like I also said in the beginning of the stream, we'll be back with a new episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast next Thursday. You know what I'm saying? We'll be at a location, special location. I'll let y'all know when it drops or when we take the picture. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be popping up at a few locations as the summer continues. All right. You know, big salute to where I'm recording this right now, the Visionary Arts Center, right? Where we usually do the podcast, where we do these lives. But we will be popping up in a few different spots for show as the summer continues, especially with Caravana coming around the corner. There's going to be a few different events that you might see the man them at. We have our passes, media passes up for Caravana. It's a thing. All right, so let's continue. What else is going on over here in the world? Nicki Minaj. Salute to the Barbs. Salute to the Barbs.
Hold on. I'm monstered out. And we don't fuck with clowns. But you know what? I gotta shout out New Orleans. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
A monster that.
I'm monstered out. And we don't fuck with clowns. But you know what? I gotta shout out New Orleans.
Why Nicki getting so spicy, yo? Why she dissing Kanye? Isn't like that one of the first places that we ever got really acquainted? The legendary verse on was it the song Monster? The song was Monster. Hold on, let me sidetrack for a quick second. Who do I want to interview? Yo, big salute from below 30 IQ content with a big donation right here. Thank you very much. Nigga, you should call in. Phone lines are open. That's super appreciated right there. And if you have a subject that you want us to talk about, you know, put that in the chat right now. Let us know what you want to talk about, or if you have any questions that you want me to answer for you and the comment gang or her. PQP says, yo, Friday, it seems like you don't like to interview the dog them. Which dogs them is this? I don't have a dislike of interviewing anybody. If I don't like interviewing somebody, it's for everybody universally. Or if I like interviewing people, it's for everybody universally. There's no separate or, you know, picking sides and none of that shit. I equally don't give a fuck about nobody. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the interviews, it's all about just building that fan base. Not like to the point where like you got millions of followers. I'm not saying that. We ain't got that. But like at least to an interest where when you guys do the interview and we drop that thumbnail with the picture of you in it and you know, in all its glory and all the extra photoshopping that I'll do with that thumbnail, that people are like, Allizae, I need to watch this. You know what I'm saying? At least 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Well, back with this here on and send any tunes, anything that you want to send over. Let me move this here. I'll put the email address on the screen right now for y'all if y'all want to tap in. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this Nicki Minaj thing. Why is she dissing Kanye now? Because I feel like Kanye is one of the people who helped her get her popularity in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But I know that Kanye had this new tune, or he's featured on a new tune with Lil Durk on Cardi B's new tune. Okay? I posted a little thing on We Love Hip Hop Clips about Cardi B celebrating her new tune that just dropped. She's in album mode. And she got Yeezy on a tune. Okay? Is it a thing where You know how 50 used to be back in the days? You can't make a song with his ops, or now you're an op. Is Nicki Minaj on that same type of time? So now because Kanye did a track with Shorty here, and this person here who's jumping in with the spam Asians, you are getting blocked. Holy pow. Holy. You know, back when 50 Cent was doing this thing, when he was really popular, and The Game, Lloyd Banks, it's basically the reason why The Game and 50 even got into beef in the first place, right? He was mad because he wanted to do tunes with Jadakiss and all them other niggas, and at the time Game was G Unit, and then he fired him, or he kicked him out the G Unit on air. And that's where everything started to get all crazy from there. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, Steve Myers calling in. I said, hold on. Hold up. Yo, you're on the line.
Buddy, what's going on?
It's chilling, man. What are you saying?
Yo, this is Steve Myers, man. What's going on?
I'm good. Yo, do me a favor, Steve. Turn down the volume in the background from the TV or whatever you're watching on, and just listen through the phone.
No. I got you on speaker. There is no noise in the background.
Okay. Yo, thank you for the donation. What's going on, man? What you want to talk about?
Yo, so I feel like that. So when it comes to listing rappers in regards to talent and whatnot, it all depends. You know, it's subjective. There's no such thing as the correct list, and of course somebody's gonna get offended, right? So that's why when I gave you the first donation, it had my list of rappers, and I think Boogs is the most talented rapper in Canada. I think that youth has potential.
Let me ask you a question though, because when I made my list, right? Actually, my first question, you sound like you're calling in from the States. You have like an American accent. And your area code.
I do.
So how are you so tapped into like these specific Toronto rappers, fam? Have you spent some time out here?
No. Well, here's the thing. I try to broaden my horizons. You know, I don't just tie myself to America, hip hop scene. You know, I started here. You know, I try to listen. You know, I'm a. When it comes to like rap music and stuff like that, you know, I'm more open minded, if you will.
Yeah. No, I'm fucking with that, fam. I'm asking that question for a reason, as something to prove that not only Canadians are interested in Canadian rap.
Right. And you know, going back to my list, you know, I say Buzz, top 5, YG, 100 Watt. You know, you mentioned, you said Sam G. Sam G is okay. Sam G is okay. He's not, I wouldn't say he's talented or anything like that. He's okay. But Buzz, yo, man, he got bars. And when it comes to the females, and this is just me, Chromas can do it. Chromas can rap her ass off, bro. A lot of people will watch her videos and say, better or muted or whatever, but no, she can rap.
Listen, I'm not even going to disagree with you. Here's the thing. A lot of people usually say about Chromas. They say that she can't rap. But my thing is, what she's doing is no different than a lot of other rappers. She's not rapping levels below, you know, 2 times Spin the Block or whatever random Toronto rapper out here. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of them niggas is trash. They just have male voices.
Right. Oh, and speaking of which, okay, you know how one thing and I would say this. By the way, I am tuned into We Love Hip Hop. I subscribe to your channel.
Respect.
You keep it objective. You hold everyone, male or female, to the same standard. So the fact that Nessia made that diss track towards you because you said her music is trash, that says a lot more about her than about you. Because you even said the same thing about Top 5 when you and him were on DJ Academic Twitch. And he started calling you, racist and pervert and this, that, and the third. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
now salute the Top 5.
So, huh?
No, salute the Top 5. Keep going.
Yeah, but the point is, everyone has their own list. Like everyone's definitely the greatest or the most talented will vary. No one person can say that. No one person can say that this is the correct list of rappers in order from the most talented to the most trash. Like no, everyone is different.
Yeah.
So. Like you said, the list that I saw you had in the background, and off the bat, someone got offended and said, "Oh, I'm unfollowing you. This is disrespectful." That person could have made up his own list, and chances are his list would have offended someone else.
Oh, for sure.
They would have said, "Oh, you're a lost." Huh?
No, for sure.
What was that?
I was saying for sure.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, for sure. People in the comments were saying that I'm lost and this and that. Well, that person was no different, So it's like, it is what it is.
No, you're speaking facts, fam. Listen, in the end of the day, I try to go by who I think is the top. Because if I was to put my personal opinion on this, then most of the people on this list would be over 30.
No, respect.
Right? Like if I go for my favorites, it would be some of these people will be like, who the hell is that? Nobody listening to him. Well, that's my favorite.
Exactly. That's the point.
That's not objective. You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Friday, here's my thing. When you hear Canada and hip hop in the same sentence, who usually comes to mind?
Drake.
Exactly. So that just goes to show how much people know about Canada. But me, I knew Drake when he was Jimmy on the Grass. Okay, that's how long I've known the guy, and I'm 30, so come on, I grew up on that show. So it just so happens that when he started rapping and he took off, and now all of a sudden, man, I know Drake for a long time. No, you didn't. I could say that I knew him before you did when he was an actor, but he's not the only rapper out of Canada, And I also mentioned, I don't know if you know this guy, but Paperboy Prezi.
Oh yeah, we interviewed Paperboy Prezi, Ottawa.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not just Toronto; it's also Ottawa, Montreal, other provinces like Nova Scotia, British Columbia, or Manitoba. So we try to, let's try to cover the
90 seconds.
Focus on Toronto or the GTA. That's because we got Paperboy Prezi putting Ottawa on the map.
Yeah.
And I listen to him. He got some bars. Yeah.
No, you speaking facts. Yo, listen, Steve. The phone line is. You got 1 minute left because the phone line's about to go out, and I'm gonna reset it.
No. That's all I have to say.
60 seconds.
That's it. That's all. Thank you.
Yo, much respect, bro.
Respect.
Steve Myers in the building, man. I'm gonna reset the phone lines here. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Let's start another episode up here. One time for your mind. Yeah, man. No, Steve is speaking bare facts. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, everything he said was facts. Like, you could never make people happy when it comes to these lists. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be something where somebody's going to be, yo, that's not right because my favorite person's not there, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're on crack because this person should be number one, or I'll fuck up, like not putting Robin Banks on the list. You know what I'm saying? And like, it'll be something where I'm like, you know what? I don't care how mad you guys are. This is my bad. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different things involved in making lists. It's just all about if you're willing to actually pull the trigger, as they say, figuratively, you know, press post. I'm just resetting the phone lines right here one time, quick, so that we can continue these phone conversations. A quick little setup here. And I have an apology that I want to read here because Steve Myers, big salute to him. He brought up something also even with the some of the clout chasing that's been going on out here. Issue that or not a non-issue when it comes to a rapper out here who was dissing me. Okay? I'm not really here to try to give her any more energy. But there was one thing, and I did mention this a couple of times when I was talking to y'all before. There was one thing about this that was getting under my skin, and it was the Allizae line. Okay? I don't like when rappers just make up shit just because it sounds hot. Okay? One second here. Okay, I don't like when rappers make up shit just because it sounds hot.
To hear important instructions.
Because when the shit don't be true,
Your
it
show
could be
is
very
scheduled to
detrimental.
start in 30 seconds.
It could be very detrimental to people's businesses moving on in the future. So when she said that little line about you told Allizae that she had to fuck to advance, that actually had me a little hot. Because all the rest of those little whack-ass bars, I don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're
Your
saying
show
some
will go live in 5 seconds.
even if you're saying
4,
some true shit,
3, 2, 1.
it won't piss me off. Sorry. All right, phone lines are back open now. Yeah, even if you say some true shit about me that might be embarrassing, as long as it's true, it won't piss me off. Young Tenders, you sent your track. I won't be able to play it here because it's YouTube, but I'll definitely go into the emails. I'll give it a post on the Instagram stories. Okay, I got you. I'll post you on my Percy. One time. Thank you for the donation. Y'all, if y'all want to follow suit and get some story posts tonight, let's get it popping. And the phone lines are back open. Let's talk about that. Respect to you, young trendsetter. So listen, I have here in my Instagram stories, I just posted it now. I'll probably take it down because I already posted it before. And it's not really a thing anymore. But I have the apology. Because that's the one thing that fucking got under my skin. I was like, where did that happen, shorty? When and where did that happen? Because at one point in time, she wanted to be on the network, the We Love Hip Hop network, Nessia that is. And I was like, sure. We have a show called Zaylink that we just started not too long ago. Why don't you pull up on that show? There'll be a lady who will be able to interview you, and y'all will have a nice woman-on-woman conversation, maybe get some different things. And this is not, I didn't say all of that, but this is what I had in my mind by trying to set up the interview where Allizae does the interview. Okay? Because don't get it twisted. Allizae booked a lot of her own interviews, but I too helped the team book interviews. All right? It's not a thing. If I can get at them quicker on my DMs or using the fucking We Love Hip Hop DMs, that's a soft thing. You know what I'm saying? You want them on the show? I'll DM them ASAP. Dr. Umar Johnson, Orange Juice Jug. Thank you for the donation. Says, file a defamation lawsuit on Nessia. Holy. Bro. Don't put ideas in my head. Thank you for the donation, family. Let's see here. I just posted this. Or reposted this. Bing! Shit. 1 second. Let me move me from the screen so that we can see this proper like. Proper like. I'll put me over here under the chat. And let's go back. Let's take a second, go back. Yo, make sure to tap into that Troy Man interview, yo. Stop playing, man. That's available on our channel right now. He's one of the finalists from Rhythm and Flow Netflix special. You know what I'm saying? BET Wild Out Wednesday award winner. The man's accomplished, bro. He has a whole album with Take Heath. And y'all niggas ain't tapping in. Interview's fire. Suits of 416 Downey. I see you, bro. See? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Toronto Police Emergency Task Force take down the GGGz. Right? 1,900 at the time. It's past that now. Troy Man, 107. Y'all hypocrites. All right, let's get to the apology. So, she was responding to somebody in the comments, a guy named Jay Cooks. Who's Jay Cooks? You know what I'm saying? And Jay Cooks is like, what about the Allizae line? Ha ha ha, Friday, you perv. So Allizae jumps in, and I haven't spoken to this girl in mad long. Okay? Since the time that, you know, I let her go from the network, I haven't spoken to her. I have already cleared this up over a year ago, laugh out loud. Nothing intimate ever happened between me and him. We had created differences. It's really all the people on the outside speculating about how things looked and appeared. It was just a name drop in a song. She conceptualized, and she's talented. I was supposed to interview her back then, but it didn't happen. That was cool. It's no different from any other situation, true or not, in the industry. I couldn't be more clear in my YouTube video explanation about the total version of what went down. It's like everyone wants me to keep explaining. Y'all want me and him to have to clear the air episode, or you want us to have a clear the air episode, my bad, or something. Hashtag after Zaylink. That's the name of your show, After Zaylink, fam. I'm really past this. Moved on long time. Where you hear that at, shorty? Enjoy the little clout that you got, the little views you got. Basura ass trap. Don't worry about the 20%, Dr. Umar. I already got more than 20%. We made more money off the tune and off her little temper tantrum than she did. If you use Ether, like I said, you Ron Browse and them niggas get paid for the beat. You got to pay $6 unless they gave you a freebie to post on their YouTube channel. Okay? So when I take a clip of your old interview and repost that, and that monetizes, and you keep on running up the search engine with your name, guess what? Your interview pops up next. When you jump on Instagram Live and you go, wee, 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 and I'm there, SSK, the Screenshot King, doing other shit and recording you, getting ready to post you back up on YouTube, monetized, we still make money. At that point, we pass the 20%. And then when I sit up here and, oh my God, he gave me a whole 2 hours. No, I gave you an hour, which was a little bit too fucking long. You right. When I give you an hour and then talk about 3 other subjects and then chop them into other pieces, and they're all monetized pieces, and an hour of it is talking about you, made money again. So who won that beef? Because it's not, I'm not keeping the money for myself. The whole team eat. Everybody eat. Everybody eat B. Everybody eat B. You talk shit, Gutsy Guts eats. You talk shit, Gucci eats. Talk more. We want to run it up. Niggas need new microphones. You know what I'm saying? Some other sound equipment. So every time you talk, it's like the Dre Day time. Remember when Easy and Dre were going at each other? Y'all too young for that. I'm sorry. The nigga Easy say, Dre Day, every Dre Day is Easy's payday. You understand? Every time you speak, we run it up. You set up a microphone, you start talking on Instagram Live, we run it up. Holy. It's crazy. Anyhow. What's next? There was something I wanted to talk about here with the, there was a couple of things here. And salute to Allizae for clearing that up too, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have to do that. She could have just left that shit in the air. People just wondering, ooh, Friday, you fucking perv, ain't nobody gonna do work for We Love Hip Hop. No, fam, I take that shit serious. I don't want to have just a staff or demand them. There's women who work for the staff, fam. We don't play them type of games around here. Don't ever disrespect the man them. Moula first drops a new music video and he has a message to the city in his new single, Top G. Salute to Toronto rap stars. Make sure to go follow them up. Let's hear what Moula got to say.
I run the city.
Says he runs the city. Big salute to Moula first. There was one thing that was brought to my attention. I'm gonna go pull up this music video right now. Let's go under YouTubeage. Moula da first. Moula da first. Big salute to the homie that was I don't know if he wants me to ball out his name. But he said that the video was reposted. Send me an email. We love hip hop Toronto at gmail.com. Right there at the bottom of the screen. Bow. Send me an email. He said that the video was taken down and then reposted. I said, what? This is via email, okay? I'm walking down the street and I get the email and he's like, did you notice that that video is gone? And I didn't go check right away because I was on road. I didn't want to use my data on the YouTube and shit like that. I was like, I'll wait till I get home. And when I got home, the video was still there. So I was like, maybe he's wrong. But now I see the video is posted 1 day ago when actually I thought that video was posted 2 days ago. Where is it? Where did that noise come from? What happened? Comment gang, let me know what you think. Oh shit. I do have a moderator below 30. I blocked this user too, you know. Hide this user from the channel. Get out of here. I don't know where Vegas is. And my other moderator, the boy, 705. Them niggas ain't watching the YouTube right now. They're on sleep right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta moderate myself. It's light. So what happened, yo? Let me see. Let me investigate a little bit deeper. June 30th. So that's 3 days ago. Was the video taken down and reposted? Or am I tripping? You got 124 comments in this bitch. Holy. Yo, you know what the thing is? And I see some people in here from the comment gang from over here on We Love Hip Hop as well. This is real engagement. I don't think there's no X-File sounds that need to be going on here. I think it's clean. Because you know there's been like a thing going around, people wondering if these guys are like faking the view counts and Ray-Tay-Tay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to say that Moula's doing this in any way because I've seen Moula's views go up exponentially. His engagement is increasing. However, we're also in a scene where, one, he's getting better, he's putting in more work, and the rest of these niggas are all getting locked up. He might be the only nigga left after the end of this summer. Rolling Loud might be just, and listen, I'm not trying to wish this or anything like that. Rolling Loud may just be like Moula and like 5 other niggas who are outside of jail still. Everybody else lock up. And all the other people who ain't on that street shit. You know what I'm saying? You rap about spinning the block, Rico. Or whatever they call them over here. You know what I'm saying? All the gulliest rappers that you're waiting to go see at Rolling Loud Toronto, there'd be like 3 of them left. You're like, God damn. So-and-so can't be here today. I'm saying, Afro Heat. I'm just saying at this rate right now. You know what I'm saying? With the way that they're looking like, yo, any of you niggas that are on here on that fucking type of time, we watching you. Like, you got to be moving real clean to get to fucking September in this fucking city right now. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Buzzwire, you're a fucking different type of youth, my guy. You ain't gonna do that, bro. Holy. The nigga went and social bladed her. He probably social bladed us too. We ain't making that much. But this nigga with a social blader said she made $110 in the last year. Oh Lord. Well shit. Here's the thing, when rappers is rapping over other people's beats, which Moula's not doing. All these are Moula's beats. I'm sure that Moula even made his own beat. Far less more than having to pay a producer. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Buzzfire, just chill. There ain't nothing to write home about. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's he said too much. Oh man, that's just estimates. They don't be real. I'm here going through the comments, just making sure that it's all copacetic. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that Moula be one of those type of guys, but if it's a thing that's happening, if everybody's on steroids, then like it's kind of hard to play the game if you ain't on them too, right? You understand the analogy that I'm saying? Like if the whole fucking the whole team or the whole league is on steroids, you're gonna go through with the natural route and like niggas just kicking your back in. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy, you might have to go get your Google ads too, fam. Well, go on. But the thing is with these Google ads, and I've partaken in them when I was doing music. Who's this? Yo, I was on TikTok, seeing some interview. That's funny. I have a client that's hitting me up that for something completely out of the We Love Hip Hop shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to renting out this place. He's like, did I see it on TikTok? Yeah, nigga, that was me. But yeah, back to this. People are tapping in over here, yo. I don't see fake comments. Them fake comments, they'll be like, they'll have the most random person in the Abbey, and it'll be like some like white youth with blue eyes, little bowl cut. Be like, best song I ever heard. Right? Another one will be like a girl with like freckles. That music has such a beautiful vibe. You're talking about like killing everybody. You're like, wait a minute. Did you actually listen to the song or are you a bot? You know what I'm saying? You could tell. And that don't be Google ads. Google ads, they'll just be nothing. Okay? If you got Google ads on your shit like a motherfucker, and the view count is like 50,000, comments be like 20. Like the only like real engagement comments. Everybody else is like, I ain't watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it shows up as a, if I remember correctly, a green line in your analytics section. You'll have one line that shows your organic, which is like a red line, and then over it, there'll be a green line just showing everything that came in through Google Ads. Just no real engagement. Don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against it. I don't think it's cheating when you use Google Ads. It's just part of the game. Because like Drizzy, Drake, everybody's using this shit. However, sometimes you just want to see what that real engagement look like. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Moula first because he's getting real engagement off his shit. It's not no fake views. To the homie that hit me up in the email. Caught it early. Bow. Movie. Ow. Caught that bitch early. The Bots are out today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, when it comes to these Google ads, like the amount of money that you spend dictates the amount of views that you're going to get. Know that, right? Like, and the way that you spend it doesn't necessarily mean that just because you got Google ads that all of a sudden you're going to get all the right views. You might fucking put a Google ads for a whole bunch of people in India who don't give a shit about your shit. Now you just wasted all your ad dollars on a whole bunch of people who are actually not engaged and will have no plans on being engaged in the future. Wasted ad dollars. Don't let that be you.
Everyone city.
City runs the city. Yeah, and the people are loving it, yo. Salute to Moula, aka Moula da First. Lil TJay is awake and talking after almost being fatally shot. Okay? He's in recovery. Salute to Lil TJay. He was shot in Edgewater. There was more news that came out about this whole thing, about where he was exactly. From what they're saying, he was coming out of a Chipotle. Right? And Chipotle, from what I've been hearing, and Steve Myers, you could probably back this up in the comments. Chipotle is not a late night place. You're not finding a 24-hour Chipotle. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna be shitting on the man saying, yo, well, what were you doing rolling around on a late night, fam? You know what I'm saying? Chipotle's clear. So now, you know, and also one thing I didn't mention last time when I brought up this incident, the two people that were with him, his two homies, they've also been arrested for gun possession, for letting off a gun in public, all the different things that come with, you know, having an illegal firearm. Because even though they're in New Jersey, which is an open, not an open carry state, it's I think has a stand your ground law. You know, don't quote me. It's only for if you're in the crib. You can't be on road doing stand your ground. I had to shoot back at that nigga at the fucking Chipotle or at the gas station. Right? Buzzwire said concealed carry. Okay. Right? Salute to Hoodballer 9. It better having no team than a team then that be fake of friends. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know if you meant to say fake friends. What's the point of still being in the hood after having all that money? No, but Edgewater's not a hood, fam. That's the thing. Don't get that twisted. There's a few famous rappers who live in Edgewater. Fabio Foreign. I think Joe Button lives out there, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. But that's the place because, and this is from my New York experience and just from being in the industry for a long time, it's always been the thing that rappers get rich, New York rappers get rich and move to Jersey. Okay? And Edgewater is one of them hot spots where all the like more affluent black people have moved to who used to live in New York. It's the equivalent of, where would you guys say out here? Maybe not Brampton, because Brampton has a lot of fuckery that's going on over there. But like Kleinburg, right? People in the audience are like, what? Where? Kleinburg. For the people who know, they know. Bridle Path, maybe. Bridle Path doesn't have a black community. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's not a whole bunch of hood niggas that moved up to the Bridle Path. It's just Drake and a few other people who can afford to live there. But I'm talking about a more affluent area, maybe less money than what Bridle Path has, but a place where a lot of celebrities can go move to, get themselves their first startup mansions, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or get you a nice fucking whatever story house, mini mansion, and just live out there. Yeah. More suburbish, Buzzwire. So what ends up happening is that area now gets consumed with a whole bunch of hood niggas, but just hood niggas who got money. So whatever ops that you, King City, holy, who said that? Professor Ripface, thank you. King City, perfect example. Woodbridge, another example of this type of place. Okay, up there in the Vaughan region, where a lot of West End niggas who, you know, maybe fucking really were successful in the street shit, or, you know, niggas who, because there's not going to be a lot of the shit that happens with celebrity rappers out here. Okay, we have more of those happening in the States, but here you'll have niggas who've made it in the streets, let's say, okay, without me snitching. But niggas who are getting big money who now end up all living in this area. So whatever issues you had with niggas that used to live in the hood with you, some of those issues have now transferred to this nice suburban area because the ops got money too and they decided to move to the same area. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of condos like this, and we discussed this on one of the last episodes of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. There's a lot of condos like that in the city, in Toronto. Okay? Where, you know, a lot of PIs, a lot of different guys who were doing better than a lot of the scrub niggas who were in the street end up moving to the same fucking condos and then bumping into each other in the hallway, having the same bitches and, you know, catching feelings because now she's walking down the hallway with you and not you. You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder, like, and it don't be majority of these hood niggas in these condos. It'd be a little group of them, and then everybody else be all different races of people. Mostly white people. But them niggas are the ones who come fuck the shit up. Go shoot at each other because they're like, yo, nigga, I'm gonna shoot at you in my Omiris. I'm gonna pull up in the Rari. In the Rari? In the Rari. Hold that. Fuck a rental. 100 on the dash, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Look up Pooh Shiesty, We Love Hip Hop alumni. Okay? He's already been convicted of this, so we can talk about it. This nigga went to go pick up sneakers and some weed or whatever the fuck it was in that video that was up on YouTube a few years ago that the label told us we could not ask about. Said no. You could ask him about anything except for that video about the whole thing. These niggas pulled up in luxury whips and then had a shootout. Like, I think there was like a fucking Rari and a Lambo and some other like dope SUV, and these niggas went and then pulled off, and then they seen those luxury whips pulling off on camera, on the surveillance camera. Like, niggas, you all forgot about fucking somebody saying in the comments right now, y'all, what about the Honda Civics? You know what I'm saying? What about the fucking even an Elantra? You know what I'm saying? Malibu. Y'all niggas fucking spinning the block in $100,000, $150,000 whips. Stupid. Stupid. But it's on site, right? No matter what whip. I ain't gonna go and get the fucking throwaway whip. Nah. And you go catch a body in a fucking Lambo. Now you gotta burn the whip. Bruh. You gotta burn a $200,000 whip because you caught a body? Holy. Niggas don't burn that shit. Niggas keep that whip, fam. They keep that evidence. I can't burn that, fam. I just paid $200,000 for that. What you mean? Bro, the guy I seen him drop though, fam. Bruh, you telling me to burn the... Bruh. Toronto kids are doomed said they could still burn it. It's a rental. It's in their name, fam. Or somebody on the team. Look at Young Thug. They said back in 2015, niggas spun the block on a rental that was to his name. Bruh. I say all that to say, rich niggas who are ops end up in the same place at the same time. And this was what I feel what happened with Lil TJay. He wasn't like in the wrong place at the wrong time. No, he was in the right place at the right time. Outside of the hood, not in the Bronx no more, over in Edgewater, going to get a snack. Man was probably hungry as fuck, pumping down bare fucking exotic weed. And he just wanted to go fucking feed his munchies. Here you niggas come trying to bring all that nigga shit back to fucking out the hood into Edgewater. Scaring the damn white people. What's wrong with you guys? I'm glad that he's able to recover and he's able to speak. Okay, because it'd be messed up like that, you know, in his recovery, he wouldn't be able to like at least make music. Now, if he's able to move, that's a whole other story. Okay, we're still waiting on more results for that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that us in Toronto, we can relate to this story. No? Because, you know, big salute to Robin Banks, the person who I forgot to put on this top 15 underground Toronto rappers of all time. And hold your head to him. Not hold your head because he's in jail, but like because of the situation that he had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Had the streets on fire. Maybe not as much as Lil TJay, obviously, because Lil TJay's over in the States doing the things on a bigger market, obviously. But Robin Banks is a legend. And niggas try to take him out. And from that, he was still able to keep his voice and able to still give us dope music, which he has done since he's been able to recover. However, he's not able to move around. He's quadriplegic. So I'm hoping that with Lil TJay, you know what I mean, and big salute to Robin Banks once again. I want to reiterate that. And big salute to him. And I'm hoping that he's able to get back to where he was in 2015 when he was moving around in the music videos doing his thing. And I'm hoping that Lil TJay, though he does have his voice, has also the use of all his limbs. Okay? Because from what they're saying, or from the news reports, he was shot multiple times. Okay, getting shot multiple times is no joke. It's not something that niggas just, oh yeah, he got shot a bunch of times, but yo, he all right, he lived. Yeah, okay, he lived. But the things that might happen with Lil TJay may never make him be able to be the same Lil TJay that he was pre this happening. You know what I'm saying? He might have long-lasting injuries that might fucking interfere with him being able to jump around on stage the way he used to. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the comment right here, Click is saying multiple times in the chest, his lungs collapsed twice. See, he's able to talk. Okay? But Beanie Siegel didn't have the same fucking luck. Beanie Siegel's voice has never been the same. Now when you hear Beanie Siegel, it sounds mad wheezy. His bars are still fire. But Beanie Siegel probably would have been able to still continue his legacy further if he still had that that really in his voice. You know what I'm saying? Your voice is, as a rapper, is what's getting you paid, fam. It's what's paying the bills for your whole family. So that's primary, even when it comes to like surviving something that's like so crazy, like getting shot multiple times. You know what I'm saying? There's people who are saying he's got to fire his team. There's people who are saying different things here in the comments. I agree with that, but like, how do you know who to fire? You know what I'm saying? How do you know? Like, do you just fire everybody? Hoodballer9 says, Friday, it's not worth living life having ops. You can't go anywhere knowing you have a problem in the streets. People be jealous of you. Sometimes you don't even have to have ops. You have ops that you don't even know you have. Niggas is looking at you red-eyed. They're looking at you jealous as fuck. You never had a conversation with them in your life. But when they see you, their first plan is to shoot you. You guys ain't even from the same hood. You ain't even from the same fucking city. But when they see you pull up, they hate you so much because they girl love you or their kids or whatever that they're not even your ops. They're just haters. Haters with a gun. Daddy Rambo, what up? Yeah, man, hold your head, little TJay, bro. I really hope that he's able to come to a full recovery because man's 21 years old, yo. That's young as fuck, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's literally in the beginning of his career right now and has so much more accolades to achieve. Like, he hasn't even gotten to his Grammy stride yet. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even one of these niggas who's talking about spinning the block, ops this, ops that. You know what I'm saying? He's been put in the category of more the emo rap guys. So you know it's some internal issues that he might have having that we don't know about, or bare hate, one or the other. Because we're not going to be like, yo, it's little TJ's lyrics that got him into this shit. Are you sure? Don't get me wrong, I haven't listened to all his music. But the music I'm hearing is not the run-of-the-mill Bronx drill. You know what I'm saying? Toronto kids are doomed, says little TJay talks that rah-rah. Put me on. Listen, I'm not gonna act like I'm bumping little TJay on the way to the fucking studio every day. Like, I'm not a big listener of the man's music. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that I don't hear the same type of energy that I hear from coming from like a K-Flock or a Dougie B or one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But everybody talks slick in their raps. I used to talk slick in my raps. I fucking was addressing mad street niggas talking about what I'm going to do to them when I see them. So, you know what I mean? When we seen each other, it was supposed to be a thing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be drill to talk that rah-rah. You feel me? But yeah, hold your head, little TJ. Quick recovery. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be quick, but as quick as it can be. There's something that I seen, I think it was Toronto rappers. And big salute to Toronto rappers, even though they don't fuck with me like that. I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? The long way. They said that it's over for our guy Izzy Drake, aka Freak, aka Fake Drake. It's a riggedy rap. It says Izzy Drake. Listen, I don't know if y'all gonna be happy about this or mad. Okay? But it says Izzy Drake is banned from Instagram for impersonating Drake. Dun, dun, dun. Now, here's the thing with Instagram. There's a thing that you can, you know, if somebody's impersonating you and you feel that it's a problem, you can report them for impersonation. Okay? And that will get their account blocked. It'll get their account taken down. Things of that nature. Okay? Besides community guidelines and all those other things that you can get your account taken down for. Fuck you, TikTok. There's no swipe right? Damn. I thought there'd be a swipe right. I wanted to see some Izzy Drake content. Salute to Toronto rappers. Let them know I'm using their page right now to do a news review.
Yo, it's your boy Izzy Drake, OVO Tings, you already know me outside. I just signed with Celebrity Boxing, August 20.
OVO Tings, yo, you know we outside. OVO Tings what, nigga? You went and bought some drip and fucking you're part of OVO? Nigga, you paid for the drip. Niggas ain't sending you no care packages, bro.
If I win, you gotta sign me to OVO, you gotta give me $1 million.
You ain't Ricky Dred.
If you win, I'll change my name. It's an OVO thing, you already know.
No, it's not. Fam, now you have no choice. You have to change your name, broski. Now Instagram's like, bro, if I see you again with a heart in your head, you're out of here. Right? You're out of here. If you grow braids and I see you inside of this Instagram screen, you're out of here. You better change your name to Fred. Click says fake Drake is homeless. It's possible. But the thing is, he's gotten some bags off of this nigga, fam. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Drake and the man them reported this guy? Do you think Drake and the man them reported this guy, or is just random fans that were like, yo, we're over him? You report this guy. Impersonation. Hundreds of accounts. Impersonation. Or Drake just took his one account with whatever gazillion million followers that he has and said, yo, Matumbo. He said a team effort. Drake, Baka, Chubbs, hollered at 40 in the group chat. Yo, 40. Send them impersonation on, go into the settings area. It's in the top right corner, settings. And then go to somebody's impersonating this person. You can go there in the Instagram settings area. Right in the top right corner, impersonate. You go to the account, report an account. Then they give you different options. What are you reporting for? Impersonation. I've done it for the We Love Hip Hop accounts. There's impersonation and my account. So do you think that it's Drizzy Drake and the guys who did that, or random fan from Dakota? Comment gang strong. Was Oliver in on there? Oliver put in a fucking send impersonation. I did it, Drake. See, send me yo guys, send me a screenshot after you. Yo, man, them just chill. It's just jokes, okay? Yo, Ollie, send me the screenshot after you do the impersonation thing, okay? I want the proof. Who else is in there? Yo, Boy Wonder, can you do that for me? Report him for impersonation, please. Who else is in the studio right now? The bodyguards. Biff. Meatloaf. Use your phone. Go get it out the basket over there. The groupies who are in the studio too. Oh, them 3 chicks in the corner. You guys are allowed to use your phone for 5 minutes under Chubbs' supervision. Go report this pussy hole for impersonation, please. Right now. Send me the screenshot. Everybody's on the assignment, yo. This nigga's account come crashing down the next day, fam. Holy. One studio session and your shit was gone, broski. That's all it took. Drake having time while 40's just mixing down the vocals, and now he's playing around on his phone, and he finally notices that this guy's running around pretending to be him, and he's like, yo, bruh, yo, Chubbs, you see this? Yeah, fam, this has been going on for months, fam. Yo, let's get rid of this guy. Report him. Yo, raise my ad libs over there, 40, please. Yo, hush, pass the spliff. Oh, man. What's happened now, fam? So if he can't be Drake, who can he be? He had a whole plan. He wanted to fight Drake. And niggas be getting mad at me when I post this guy. Yo, why you showing this guy? Why you giving this guy clout? No. He's fun to post. I'm sorry, guys. He's got enough clout. You know what I'm saying? The Shade Room, all these places that we're talking about him that are 10 times bigger than We Love Hip Hop or my personal page. I'm just soaking up some of that clout from them, yo. They already clouted him up. You know what I'm saying? From the first time you seen him on the Shade Room, it was a wrap. Them niggas, they exposed him to like 10 million followers. His phone, he had to turn the notifications off on his phone immediately. He was like, it's lit. This is like maybe 15 pounds lighter, 10 pounds, no. About 15 pounds lighter when his haircut was just fresh. When Drake first got the fucking, the heart in his hair, this nigga's like, yo, let me do that too. I'm a big fan of Drake. And one chick said, yo, you look kind of like Drake. And his fucking head went, I should be Drake. Nah, bro. It was one compliment, fam. Relax. You took it too far. And now the man them, now you can't come, he can't come to Toronto, can he? Is he from Toronto? I don't even know this nigga's name for real. I just know his name on Instagram is Izzy Drake. But can he come to Toronto? And if he's from Toronto, is it comfortable for him now? Because you know Drizzy, like, he don't live in Calabasas. He like, that place is like deserted, fam. He's down the road in Bridle Path. Like, he's always there, fam. Like, anytime you see Drake on Instagram, he's here in Toronto, fam. The only time you see him outside of Toronto, he's on an island somewhere. But you don't see him walking around in California at his Calabasas home. Nah, fam, he be at the embassy, fam. That's just down the street, fam. Yo, Bridle Path from where I am right now, that's a 20-minute drive. Quick, fast. He be on your fucking head top, bro. Don't be walking down Yonge Street. A Drake fan will tell Drake that you're here and somebody, I don't know, OVO Mark, one of them niggas might just come over and death buzz you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nico might pull up on you, bro. That's why I'm asking. Like, does this nigga here? Hot shot money. I put your comment back in there. I don't know why YouTube's on some Karen shit right now. I hate Drake because Drake is fake. Why you say that? Don't diss the boy like that, fam. Come on, bro. How you diss Drizzy Drake? Where are my Drake sound effects?
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
So what happens now, fam? What are you gonna do? The fake Drake fucking thing is over. You can't get on Instagram being anything closely associated to Drake. It's a wrap. At least Perkio got the fucking cosign, my G. You never got the cosign. That's the problem. You never got the cosign. You should have went from the cosign early. Then you want to fight a nigga? You're a pum. Anyhow. 50,000 can be to someone. Yeah, and Drake's not going to give you no money, fam. He's not going to fight you. And even if you were to wash him, he's not going to pay you, fam. He's not going to sign you. Anyhow, screw you, fake Drake. Get a life. I think that's all we got today, fam. I feel like I've streamed for like 3 hours today. Holy. Pretty much. Make sure to hit that like button on the way out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go get a nice meal in me. Pause. And get ready for this event that we got going down later. Big salute to everybody who's tapped in right now, and big salute to everybody who's been tapped in from the beginning of this stream. I respect you, and salute to anybody who sent a donation. Send the emails. The homie who sent the donation before, send me the email and put at the top of the email in the subject matter donation, just so I can cipher through. I'll give you a repost in the stories. I'm gonna try to come back in the next couple of days and do another live stream, but we back to podcasting next week. You heard me? And yeah, follow me on social media platforms. Try to Ricky Dred, Dred. We love hiphop.ca. That's the website. And Visionary Art Center is where we film this shit. I'm off of this.